Hey boys and girls, and welcome to day 7 of writing a research paper. Yesterday we finally got a chance to actually begin the writing of our research paper. Today we're going to do more of the same. So all I'm going to do is give you a couple of tips that might help you along the way. One thing to note though is you don't necessarily have to handwrite this rough copy. In fact, if you want to start on the computer, I actually have some cool things that you can add into your paper later that I'll show you further down the line. With that all taken care of, let's take a look at what we've got in store for today. Wow, he actually looks like he's working pretty hard. Hey, teacher. Oh. Are you okay? Sorry about that. I'll let you get back to work. Expanding your writing. Yesterday we talked about how we take our notes and turn it into our actual writing. Today we're going to look at what's called expanding details. Expand means to make something bigger. So we're going to expand and make our writing bigger by adding more detail to our writing. Not only is it longer, but it's usually a bit more interesting. So here's a note from my writing under habitat. They live in Antarctica. Okay, so I can take that note and turn it into the sentence, most penguins live in Antarctica. That has enough information and tells exactly what my note said. But I also know I have some background knowledge and I know how to stretch this sentence out with more detail. So I could try, most penguins live in the continent of Antarctica. I could also add even more detail, knowing that Antarctica is kind of icy and cold. So my last example is most penguins live in the icy cold continent of Antarctica. We've taken that basic note and made it much more detailed and much more interesting. Hey teacher, what are you doing? Expanding your word? No, expanding means adding more details to stretch out your writing, not write it as big as you can on the table. Clean that up. Using creative headings. If you remember, a heading is supposed to tell a reader what they're going to read about in a certain paragraph. For ours, we put, "What do penguins eat?" Now that's great. It does the job of telling the reader exactly what they're going to learn about, that being what penguins eat. But sometimes authors want to get a little bit more clever in what their headings are. So let's take a look at a couple of examples of how we could change our heading. Over here we have, what's for dinner? Something's fishy, again because penguins eat a lot of fish. What's on the menu? And dinner time. These still do the job of letting the reader know that we're going to learn about what penguins eat, but they're just a little bit more clever. Feel free to make some of your headings a little bit more clever too. Well, teacher, did you try some creative headings? Great, let's see what you got. Okay, so the original, what do penguins eat? Monsters of Antarctica? Penguins? What else do you have? Penguins could eat you, question mark? No, they couldn't. You have one more? No, I think I've seen enough. I'll let you get back to work. That's all I've got for you today. Go ahead and continue your writing, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.